The Scottsbluff Board of Education has acknowledged a payment of more than $1.7 million to settle an injury claim submitted by a former student. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. And our top story, for the second time in 8 months, the Scottsbluff Public School District has settled an injury claim from plaintiff Jane Doe, believed to be the second sexual assault victim of former Scottsbluff girls golf coach Mike Klein. During the February 10th school board meeting, the $1.764 million settlement for Doe's claims of injury while she was a student at Scottsbluff Public Schools was approved. The case was being settled as all parties to the litigation wanted to avoid the costs, expenses, and uncertainties of trial. The district tells KNEB News that the settlement is not an admission of any wrongdoing by or liability of the district, and the district, quote, could not confirm or deny the relation of any settlement to any other settlements and or litigation, end quote. In July, one of the victims was awarded a judgment of $2.75 million against Klein and the Scottsbluff School District in the first such federal lawsuit. The SBPS statement says the settlement will also be paid by ALICAP, the district's risk liability pool, and will have no fiscal impact on the Scottsbluff Public Schools assets, budget, or property tax levy. Klein was convicted back in 2017 on 4 counts of first-degree sexual assault of a minor and is serving a prison sentence of 24 to 36 years. Well, a 21-year-old Scottsbluff man is facing a variety of charges after leading authorities on a high-speed pursuit throughout town Saturday morning. Scottsbluff police say Adrian Jimenez, who already had an outstanding warrant for his arrest, reached speeds of 90 miles per hour while trying to evade officers when they initiated a traffic stop. He was apprehended after fleeing his vehicle and was found hiding in the North Side Trailer Park off of 42nd Street. He's facing new charges, including flight to avoid arrest, willful or reckless driving, and meth possession. He'll be arraigned on the new charges tomorrow in Scottsbluff County Court. Well, coming up after the break, a cold day tomorrow with a chance of some flurries. Bill Boyer will have your full forecast right after this on KNEB.TV News.
Local lending. We're here for you from start to finish. Keeping money in our economy, supporting local jobs, giving back to our community, investing in entrepreneurship, making our quiet towns a destination. At Platte Valley Bank, we support local because we are local.
Winter is upon us, and while safety is an important consideration all year long, there are some auto maintenance and safety checks that are specific to winter driving. To be sure you don't end up a road popsicle, take your vehicle to High Tech Auto and let Terry's team help you get an upper hand on Old Man Winter.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
Well, let's take a look at skies that are going to turn cloudier as we go through the evening, as we get into tomorrow morning as well. Overcast skies going to be present, and we'll probably see some snow flurries here in the overnight time frame, off and on. Not a ton of them, but a few flurries overnight. Tomorrow is going to turn out to be quite cold. In fact, very chilly conditions tomorrow, one of our colder days in quite a while, but the weekend looks nice. Next week, lots and lots of questions out there. 41 for our high after a morning low of 23. As we take a look at precip, 400s here in the rain gauge yesterday from that snow that fell through off and on throughout the day. We're in the 30s here in our region, some low 40s off towards McCook and 36 in Norfolk. Look at Watertown up there, 4 degrees. Teens here in the high country, back out into our area. We're at 40 in Ogallala, 21 in Valentine and in Gordon. That colder air just off to the north. And then we're in the 30s here in the North Platte River Valley, and again, 40 over in Ogallala. Winds are light, thankfully. It's been a while since we've been able to say that, but light breezes, 10 mile an hour in Mullen, 15 mile an hour winds there in Valentine. Otherwise, we don't really have a whole lot else to be concerned about, and wind chills are not that much of a factor either. Certainly colder in the colder areas, 8 for a wind chill right now in Valentine. Let's take a look at your bus stop forecast tomorrow. Lots of clouds when we get on the bus. We'll only be in the upper teens tomorrow for lows when you get on the bus, but only upper 20s on the way home. It's going to be a cold day tomorrow, just under that cold influence of air. So here's a few snow flurries and snow showers trying to dot the map tonight. Late tonight, could we see a couple of those move across the region? Sure, but they're not going to be much to amount to a whole lot. Single digits off to the north, teens for the rest of us here in the region. For tomorrow, we're going to be dealing with a good deal of clouds to start the day, and then we're going to see these clouds slowly erode, and by mid to late afternoon, we're going to turn mainly sunny. Tries to squeak out another flurry. Can't rule that out either, but I think tomorrow's going to primarily be a dry day, but a cold day here across the region, as temps really aren't going to go anywhere, only into the 20s for highs tomorrow, all across the region, anywhere from 20 to 28, and that's about all we're going to be able to muster. Snowfall totals are going to be very light, less than an inch for all of us, slightly more possibly here in the North Platte area. Winter weather advisories remain up for that area just off to our south and east. So mainly cloudy, some flurries late tonight, low to mid-teens for lows out there. Winds at about 5 to 10. Tomorrow, 28 with some morning clouds. There'll be lots of afternoon sun, but yeah, that's a cold 28 degrees with those 10 to 15 mile an hour winds as well. And then our 7-day forecast, we're dealing with not a bad looking 7-day forecast in the middle anyway. Temperatures in the 50s possible. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, only to drop sharply colder Monday into Tuesday. We took the snow off the map for right now. We've got chances at 20% on Monday, Tuesday. We're keeping an eye on this storm system. Models are having a really tough time with run-to-run consistency. We'll have to see what happens, but there certainly is still a possibility for some snow early next week, but certainly colder air looks like it is going to be on the way to the region for most of next week.
This is Karen's land. It's been here a long time, and so is she, along with Mojo. The first fence post went up here. Now there's 5,000 of them. After the storm, she started the cleanup here. This is more than just land, it's home. Karen runs with us on a John Deere 3E Series tractor, because who says a day's work has to take all day? Nothing runs like a Deere. Search John Deere 3E Series for more.
Visit 21st Century Equipment in Alliance, Torrington, Scottsbluff, and Bridgeport, or visit 21stcenturyequipment.com.
When we combine our energy, we're able to accomplish incredible things and take on the greatest challenges. We're stronger than we could have ever been alone, because our energy works better together. Tri-State and Roosevelt Public Power District. Brighter, stronger, better together.
At TC & More in Scottsbluff, we have toys and puzzles for your children, or they make a great gift. TC & More has craft activities, pretend play toys, and dozens of puzzles and games for all ages. We also have the largest supply of Melissa and Doug toys. And we still carry all of your classroom essentials. Remember to like TC & More on Facebook. TC & More, 1621 Broadway, beautiful downtown Scottsbluff.
Welcome back. A Kimball man is reported in stable condition at a Scottsbluff hospital following a one-vehicle rollover accident near Oliver Reservoir in Kimball County on Sunday night. The Nebraska State Patrol tells KNB News that 47-year-old James Dykema was airlifted to Regional West after losing control of his 1990 Subaru sedan that was eastbound on Highway 30 at approximately 10:45 p.m. Investigators say the vehicle left the roadway to the right, overcorrected, and crossed back over the highway, hitting an embankment and rolling. 3 other occupants in the vehicle were taken to a Kimball hospital for minor injuries. Officials say the front seat occupants were wearing their seatbelts, but the rear seat occupants were not restrained. Authorities say impairment was not suspected, and the crash is still under investigation. Staying in the Southern Panhandle, as the Sidney Police Department is investigating a vandalism to one of the town's iconic landmarks, the Welcome to Sydney sign on West Illinois Street. The Sydney Police Department posted photos of the vandalism, which shows letters from the word opportunity smashed inside of the metal sign. Chief Joe Aiken says the city is offering a $500 reward for any information leading to the suspect or suspects that committed the crime. Anyone with information can call the Sydney Police Department at 308-254-5515. And Eastern Wyoming College will once again host a job expo next Tuesday at their Torrington campus starting at noon. Attendees should come prepared with a resume and be prepared for an interview, and job seekers can preview Job Expo employers at collegecentral.com/ewc.wy. There is still an opportunity to register your business or company to participate. Simply call 307-532-8288 to register or for more information. Well, straight ahead, it was Alfalfa U Day at the Gehring Civic Center today. KNB Farm Director Shabella Guzman was there, and I'll have her story right after this.
This chair is way too big. It's perfect for us. This one's tiny. That's 'cause it's mine. Hey, this chair is just right. This bed is way too hard. It's perfect for me. This bed is way too soft. Just what I needed. This bed is just right. So come on over to Lee's Heads.
You said yes. Together, you planned every detail. You married. And then you realized 500 square feet just isn't enough room for two. When life happens, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today. You decide to add another to your family. You start reading parenting books. You're amazed that such a small human could need so much space. When life happens, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today.
This is KNEB TV Ag News from the First National Bank Ag Desk. First National Bank of North Platte, the bank to think of first.
Alfalfa U was held at the Gehring Civic Center on Tuesday. The event had several breakout sessions on crop insurance, alfalfa management, and more. Jennifer Latsky, associate editor of High Plains Journal in Dodge City, Kansas, and a coordinator of the event, said the event specifically targeted alfalfa growers.
There's not that very many educational events that really touch on alfalfa production needs. And so we've been doing this series of educational events for about 5 or 6 years now. We work with John Deere and Alpha Rex Seeds, and they are our co-sponsors of the event to bring farmer education to alfalfa growers.
One of the breakout sessions was held on sustainability. Bob Campbell, Senior Vice President of Farm Credit Services of America, said they talked about ideas on how to run an alfalfa business better.
First and foremost is understand your financials, understand your numbers, understand your cost of production. And then from there, you can build your risk management plans, you can build your marketing plans. But it all starts with your financial position and how your cost of production relates to where the market's at.
The alfalfa industry, like other agricultural sectors, has had some challenges this year. Campbell said the margins in economics is always a challenge for producers.
So the equipment gets more expensive, the growing seasons have the volatility, and finding markets. And so it's the same as a lot of other commodities. And so it's a matter of understanding your operation, understanding your strengths, and then having a holistic view of your operation to manage the profitability.
Campbell said producers need to work on sustainability in agriculture like in any business in order to weather through the tough years like 2019 and not have it impact them negatively. I'm Shabella Guzman in Gehring for KNEB.TV News.
For the card-carrying fan, get your Husker Visa debit card so you can take the game with you. Free with First Free Checking.
Are you ready to join the celebration? Then what are you waiting for? Switch to VIAERO today and find out exactly why we're better. More towers than the competition, convenient stores in your neighborhood, friendly, helpful customer service, and top phones at excellent values, such as the iPhone XR for free. That's right, get a free iPhone XR when you purchase any other iPhone of equal or greater value. VIAERO Wireless, your better choice for wireless service.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
At Elite Physical Therapy, we provide preventative and rehabilitative treatments that maximize function and promote well-being for patients of all ages. With 2 locations in Scottsbluff and Gearing, we offer the convenience of you choosing your location with the same great services no matter where you go. Stop into one of our locations today, in Scottsbluff at 214 West 27th Street or in Gearing at 10th and M Street, and see what Elite Physical Therapy can do for you. Treatment you need and care you deserve.
Every cookie sold in the Girl Scout Cookie Program helps girls learn lifelong lessons in people skills, decision making, money management, goal setting, and business ethics. It's amazing how much you can learn from a cookie. The Girl Scout Cookie Program. Think outside the box.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want you to plan for tomorrow while you enjoy today. With our personalized trust and estate planning services, our trust services can help you do just that. When it comes to estate planning, you should seek professional help. And when you do, you should have confidence in the financial institution you choose to handle your trust. At Platte Valley Bank, we pride ourselves in keeping our trust operations local and serving our friends and neighbors. We offer a highly personalized, full line of personal trust and estate planning. Give us a call today and see how our trust services can help you.
And finally tonight, unless current circumstances change, it's possible that the Chimney Rock Golf Course will remain closed through the year as the city of Bayard seeks to close a projected budget gap. The Bayard City Council last week voted to officially put up the facility for sale with an asking price of $400,000, which includes the clubhouse and 20 acres adjacent to the course. Mayor Greg Schmal tells KNB News that there's still a chance that the Men's Association may decide to operate the facility this year, but absent that, or sale to a new owner, the course will likely be mothballed.
One of the thoughts is to go to a minimum maintenance type of situation for this year, where we would keep it irrigated to some degree and mowed to some degree to keep it as still a potential golf course for summer, perhaps even later this summer for 2021.
He tells us that there has been some interest by individuals or non-governmental groups to operate the golf course, but he says the city leaders are also looking to cut expenses where they can, potentially moving to shorter operating hours in various departments, as well as cutting back on some city-provided expenses at facilities such as the senior center, while trying to keep their basic functions operational. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you here next time.